If your dog has kidney or renal disease, you're probably wondering how best to feed them. Now, many people do ask me about the best diet for their dog with kidney disease. While every dog is different and maybe at a different stage with their kidney disease, the great majority of dogs can do really well on a raw diet. So today let's look at this in more detail in this short video. We'll look at how a raw diet can benefit your dog with kidney disease, modifications that need to be made as the disease progresses, and foods to avoid even when on that natural diet. So stay tuned to learn more in today's short video. Hi there, it's Lyndall Pinchin, Canine Naturopath, back from Canine Vitality. Welcome to the channel, it's Happy Healthy Dogs. Guys, if you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you find today's video helpful, and there's lots of other content on the channel. Subscribe if you like and click on the bell to be notified. Welcome back also to all my regular watchers and followers. I appreciate you being here today. Now, kidney or renal disease refers to any ongoing dysfunction of your dog's kidney or the renal system. Now, the word failure, as in kidney or renal failure, is used where there is irreparable damage that's been done to the kidneys in what would be the end stage disease state. Now, kidney disease develops when the normal kidney function is compromised, leading to a buildup of toxins in your dog's body. Now, renal failure occurs when the kidneys are no longer able to process toxins and the body begins to shut down. Now, it used to be that kidney disease tended to occur in very elderly dogs, but more and more these days I'm seeing younger and younger dogs that unfortunately are starting to be diagnosed with kidney disease. Now, while acute kidney disease can happen due to some type of poisoning, chronic kidney disease, which we are focusing on here today, occurs more as dogs age. It's poor diet, stress, chemicals, tap water, and dental bacteria, some of the things that can contribute to this gradual chronic kidney issue in dogs. So what about feeding your dog a raw diet if they've been diagnosed with kidney disease? Now, your vet will most likely say a big fat no to this, but the truth of the matter is it's best to feed your dog a natural diet, and this is preferably in the raw state. For most dogs, they have been prescribed some type of prescription or processed type diet. These products are not what I would recommend, because they restrict the available level of protein for your dog, and of course they're filled with processed ingredients, etc. Now, most vets will tell you that your dog must not have a lot of protein if they have if they've got a disease with the kidneys. And while this tends to be true in end stage kidney disease, in those early and middle stages, it's still very much advisable to keep up a good level of quality protein, preferably fresh animal proteins. And certainly if you have an older dog suffering from some kidney disease state, we do want to maintain good levels of protein, generally speaking, because this is going to help maintain their muscle mass and general health. Hello, Poppy. The other big problem with a kibble or prescription-based diet is that these are too low in water, making your dog's kidneys have to work a lot harder. And we want to keep kidney dogs well hydrated, and moisture in the food helps this. In addition, of course, there are just too many carbohydrates in these types of foods that can lead to inflammation, gut problems, and other issues that are going to make the kidneys worse. Now, instead of these, I always recommend getting these dogs onto a more natural raw diet where possible. Now, one of the issues that gets flagged with a raw diet is the level of the mineral phosphorus that's found within protein foods, and this can cause kidney stress. Now, phosphorus can create extra work for your dog's kidneys. If the kidneys don't remove this excess phosphorus, it can lead to dangerous calcium deposits in the organs. However, as long as you are feeding fresh foods and focusing on proteins that are lower in phosphorus, this is the best way to go. For example, sardines and liver can be very high in phosphorus levels, while organic ground beef or lamb, for example, are quite low. Now note that while sardines are high in phosphorus, so you're probably going to avoid this or use them very sparingly, it's still okay to give your dog supplements of omega-3 fatty acids that are naturally, of course, found in sardines, as these can actually help support the kidneys by reducing the inflammation associated. Now, alongside meats and fish that are low in phosphorus, we can add in organic eggs. These are really an excellent, easy to digest source of protein for dogs with kidney problems. Now, if your dog is in later stages, you can still feed egg whites and avoid the yolk, as most of the phosphorus is found in that yolk. Now, along with good quality proteins that are low in phosphorus, like we've mentioned, it's important to add in some green leafy veggies and some other veggies as well. These can help draw out excess nitrogen that might be starting to build up due to that poor kidney function. Now, alternatively, you can add in a super greens powder blend that might contain, say, barley grass, wheatgrass, chlorella, etc. Plus, of course, there are many other health benefits to adding in greens or a super green powder. Along with that, adding in a really good quality probiotic to help support gut health and aid general digestion is going to really help the kidneys too. Now, what about kidney organ meat? Well, I said earlier to avoid liver, but adding in a little bit of kidney organ meat, preferably organic if you can get it, is actually very supportive for kidney health. Feeding around 5% of this in the diet per week is probably recommended. And of course, make sure your dog is staying well hydrated with filtered water, not tap water. Now, tap water, of course, is generally high in chlorine and fluoride, especially here in Australia, so not recommended for kidney health. So while a raw diet is excellent for dogs with kidney disease, there are some foods that you just need to be a little bit careful with, especially as the disease progresses. Now, we've talked about phosphorus levels in certain proteins, so of course avoiding those high phosphorus foods is really essential. But in addition here, we want to be careful with a few other things too. So low sodium diets can actually be problematic for dogs with kidney disease, as it can lead to dehydration in your dog's tissues. But on the other hand, it's important not to have a very high sodium diet. High sodium foods, of course, we don't want processed meats like hams and other sorts of meats. These might be given as treats sometimes for some dogs. Now, I mentioned earlier about leafy greens, but when it comes to certain veggies, they may be a little bit too high in both potassium and oxalates. So go sparingly with things like spinach, Swiss chard, and beetroot greens. These tend to be high in oxalates in particular. Now, I know that I said in the beginning, most vets will want your dog on a prescription kidney diet. And of course, I recommend that you always work alongside with your vet when you have a dog that's got kidney disease, especially when it progresses. But one of the best things that you can do initially to preserve kidney health is to get your dog onto a raw diet, even if they've just been diagnosed with the disease early middle stages. And if you've got a dog with kidney disease and you're not sure about how to proceed with implementing a fresh diet, please feel free to reach out to me. All my contact details are below, and I'm open for some limited bookings as well. Well, guys, I hope that you found this short video a little bit helpful if you've got a dog with kidney disease, or just if you're wanting to support the health of your dog's kidneys now before problems arise. If you did enjoy the video, guys, please do give it a thumbs up, like and share. It would be great. It gets that content out on YouTube to help other dog owners just like you looking for some support naturally. Wherever you are in the world today, guys, I hope you're having a great day. I've got Poppy here just about annoying me for some food. That's typical of her. Anyway, I'll go feed her. I'll catch up with you next week in another video, but till then, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.